Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Indian School of Physics. Today I am going to discuss a force field which appears to be a conservative force field but actually it is a non-conservative force field. And that's how the name magical force field has come. So let's discuss this problem based on the same force. So here is the statement of the problem, which is given as a particle is moving under the influence of a force vector F is equal to k times minus yi cap plus xj cap divided by x square plus y square along with many other forces. There exists a set of infinite circles C1, C2, C3 up till infinity. If work done in completing the circular path in each circle is given by W1, W2, W3 up till W infinity respectively. Also assume in all circles particle is moving in anti-clockwise sense. So here in all circles this particle is moving in counterclockwise sense. Then the value of W1 plus W2 plus W3 up till W infinity will be. So let's discuss the concept related to this problem. This problem becomes easier if we are solving in polar coordinate system. So as you can see here, I am trying to relate unit vector along x and y with unit vectors in polar coordinate system, which are a standard result, which you can see here. This r cap in terms of I cap and j cap we can write as xi cap plus yj cap divided by root of x square plus y square. It's a standard result. Similarly here, this unit vector along the tangent, which is given by minus yi cap plus xj cap divided by root of x square plus y square. Here r cap is radial vector away from the origin and this theta cap is a vector along the tangent on a circle of radius r, where this point P is having coordinates of x and y. So x and y are your xy coordinates, which can be related to this r theta part. Okay, so here we have tan theta is equal to y by x and r is equal to root of x square plus y square. So when we are going to apply these logics in the expression of vector f, we can see vector f can be fairly reduces and it becomes k by r times theta cap. Now this tells us about this force, that this force is tangential to the circles. This force is tangential to the circles as it is parallel to the theta cap. Now we know the displacement vector in polar coordinate system, which is dr r cap plus rd theta theta cap. So if we take dot product, if we calculate this work done by using dot product of force and displacement, we are going to get f dot dr or f dot ds. We are going to get k by r times rd theta, as r cap dot theta cap becomes 0 and theta cap dot theta cap will be 1. Therefore this dw expression becomes k d theta. Therefore this dw expression becomes k d theta. If we want to calculate this total work done, we can simply add all these dw's and we'll be getting it as integral dw, which is k times d theta. Now here comes the conceptual part. This total angle calculation will be based on the location of origin with respect to the path. So here in one of the case we can see, in one case path is containing this origin. That means within this path somewhere origin is present, and in this situation we are finding that this line will be rotating angle of 2 pi in order to complete the entire path. Therefore this integral d theta will become 2 pi if path is containing the origin, if path is containing the origin. Similarly here, if this origin is outside this path, then for one part of the path angle will be positive I'm taking plus theta naught, and for the remaining part this angle will be minus theta naught. So overall this integral d theta will become 0. Overall this integral d theta will become 0 if origin is outside the path. Therefore, we can simply say if origin is within the path, this work done expression will become 2 pi k, whereas if origin is outside the path, this work done by this force will become 0 because it is 1 by r or k by r theta cap. Now this force is a non-conservative force field that we can check by using the curl. Therefore, in this situation, if you see, W1 becomes, W1 is the work done, and this path C1, it contains the origin here. So this will become 2 pi k, and the next one will become 0. Next one will become 0. And in the remaining circle, this work done will become 0. Therefore, we can say total work done W1 plus W2 plus W3 plus W infinity up to W infinity, it is going to give us 2 pi k, which is the final answer for this question. Also, one important line was given that there are many other forces. So these forces are ensuring that particle can move along the circles, because if theta k by r theta cap is alone, then particle cannot maintain its circular path. Particle will be leaving the circular path. I hope you have liked this lecture. I hope you have liked this video, and I'll be bringing more such videos in future. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.